Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Swati and as promised, in this video I will be sharing with you how I lost 10 kgs in 3 months. There are tons of videos on weight loss on YouTube, some really good ones and some like really dramatic ones like 20 kgs in a month or like 10 kgs in a week. Now my journey has not been so dramatic. I lost 10 kgs in 3 months, but I did it in a very healthy, sustainable and you can do it too. I learned a lot of things along the way, and in this video, I will be sharing all that with you. Now, before we start with the video, let me give you a little bit of background. So, this was actually not my first time losing weight. I was a chubby kid back in college, and in college, I lost a bunch of weight. I lost 16 kgs to be precise. Now, I was chubby and quite unhealthy because of my unhealthy lifestyle. I used to binge on a lot of junk food, no exercise, but in college somehow I fixed that. I got into workout. I used to go to the gym. I started eating really good food, like clean food, and I lost all that extra weight. I got to know about fitness and I was really into fitness. Now, if you've been following me on this channel for long, then you would know like I used to work out and I've always been eating healthy, so that was definitely not my problem. Then why did I have to lose a 10 kgs? So when COVID hit, gyms got shut and I had this mental block that I cannot work out without a gym. I felt like because I started with gym, I thought like, I had to have gym to work out. And because of that mental block and kind of the negativity around, I gained a lot of weight. I gained around 6 to 7 kgs in COVID, and the whole world was losing weight. I gained 6 to 7 kgs, and my clothes stopped fitting me, and I was not really feeling good overall. So that was my trigger. I knew I could not go on like that, and I decided, okay, let me work out. So 3 months back, I decided this, and I have been, I have done few things. I made few changes here and then. We'll talk about that. And that's how this journey has been for me. At this point, I think you might be a little curious, like, what's my weight? So, 3 months back, I weighed around 72 kgs, and right now I am 62 kgs, which itself sounds quite a lot for a woman. I am 165 centimeters tall, almost like 5'6", actually 5'5.5" to be precise. So this is my weight right now. I'm 62 and I feel like I'm fine. Now, what is the ideal weight for a woman of my height is a bit controversial. Some say it is around 58, some says it's around 56 to 65. But from my experience, I find pretty comfortable from like 60 to 64. That's according to my body because I was 58 once and I looked like a skinny kid and not it was not really very flattering on me. But right now I feel fine. I think I look fine. I feel fit. I feel strong, and that's the most important thing, right? So that's my weight. And how did I lose 10 kgs? So there are kind of four things that I can categorize this in. First is clean eating, second is workout, third would be intermittent fasting, and fourth is portion control. We'll talk about each of these. But before that, let me tell you that when you are losing weight, the most important thing is calorie deficit. And you can do calorie deficit in many ways. So these four things that I said, they are basically tools to do calorie deficit. If you want to lose weight, you need to be in calorie deficit. If you're completely new to this concept, let me explain what calorie deficit is. Calorie deficit is when your body is in calorie deficit, it is in deficit of calories. So your body naturally requires some calories to maintain itself. So when your input of calories is less than what your output of calories is, you are in calorie deficit. Now, calories in our body can be categorized in like two categories. One is resting calories and one is active calories. Resting calories is what your maintenance calories is. Basically, like your body requires some amount of calories to do all the work that it does for you in a day. For example, breathing, digestion, just the maintenance of all the cells in your body. So that is the number of calories that you would burn no matter what you do, like no matter even if you don't do anything at all. Say you're just lying on the bed all day without moving at all, you would still be burning this much calorie. So that's your maintenance calorie. For me, my maintenance calories is somewhere around 1800 calories a day. So even if I do nothing, like I don't walk at all, my body still requires 1800 calories to maintain my body weight and maintain as I am today. Now, if you add some calories to it, like if you do some workout, like if you do household chores, you bathe, you brush, you walk around a little bit, you would somewhere be adding calories. Likewise, if you're doing some workout, you'll be adding calories, like you'll be adding your output calories. So that is your active calories. So when you are in calorie deficit, your whatever your output is, it's a lot more than whatever your input is. Input is obviously from the food that you eat. Everything that you eat, it gives you calories. So that is the whole concept of calorie deficit. I hope that my explanation was clear to you. So to do this calorie deficit, I did all these four things: eating clean, exercise, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is actually pretty interesting. We'll get to that. And most importantly, portion control. I also hired a dietitian because I just wanted to be accountable. I was pretty desperate to fit into my clothes, guys. So you can obviously lose weight without hiring anybody. The first time I did it, when I lost 16 kgs, I did it just on my own. Here I wanted a little bit faster results, and I wanted a little more scientific approach to it. So that's how, and I feel like it was a pretty good investment because I did learn a lot about nutrition because of my dietitian. And I learned about portion control, which has been like an epiphany, honestly, because I feel like my entire life I have been overeating and it's been good. So clean eating, what did I eat? So clean eating, I ate regular home food. I did not eat any salad. I did not have soups. I did not have bland food. I ate like normal ghar ka khana, dal, roti, rice. I'm primarily a rice eater, so I cannot survive without rice. I can give up rotis, but rice is an absolute necessity. So I ate all this. I cheat once in a week, and that's, in fact, I feel like that's so good for your mental health and even for your body. You need to trick once in a while. So cheat meals are all okay once in a week. All of course in a more controlled, more more portion controlled, and um, more deliberately. So I got to know about the importance of protein when you are trying to lose weight because of my dietitian, and it's pretty important, especially if you are also working out to build your muscles. Protein is very important. We'll talk more about food in another video, but in short, I started eating clean. Second thing, work out. So finally I was over my mental block, my self created mental block of working out only in the gym, and I started working out at home. Yay! Yippee! So it was a big change, guys. I cannot tell you how happy I am that that finally happened for me. So your girl worked out at home and actually lost weight. So I followed Chloe Ting. I followed few of her programs, and it's been amazing. She is so good. It's all free, so you can also go follow. It's solid workout, of course. It's not something it's quite intense actually, but it's all worth it, and I absolutely love doing it. In terms of like the type of workout that she makes you do, it's HIIT with calisthenics. So there's a lot of pilates, there's a lot of body exercises, but I really enjoyed it and it worked for me. In terms of exercise, if you want to lose weight, you can do anything, whatever works for you, whatever you can do in the long run. That is the best form of workout that you can do. And if you like walking, then do walking. If you like running, do running. If you like cycling, cycle. I also started walking 10,000 steps every day. So all these things, accumulatively I used to burn somewhere around 700 to 800 calories a day, active calories a day. And I went on a calorie deficit in terms of my diet. So the dietitian, the diet that my dietitian gave, it had somewhere around 1300 to 1400 calories a day. So even if I didn't do any workout, I was still in deficit. So 1400 calories is what if I'm consuming, but my maintenance calorie is somewhere around 1800, so I am still in like 400 calories deficit. But with my workout, where I was burning around 700 800 calories every day, I was in a lot of in a very significant surplus of around 1000 plus calories a day. So for me it was kind of I saw faster results because I was working out as well. And the third thing, coming to the third thing, was intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting, I don't know if it really worked, if I'm being completely honest. Because before I tried this calorie deficit and the whole workout thing, I tried intermittent fasting for a long time. And on its own, it did not work for me. So I don't know if it actually works. I know a lot of people on whom, like, intermittent fasting work like magic, but unfortunately I am not one of those. But if you read up about intermittent fasting, it has a lot of health benefits. So I'm doing intermittent fasting because it has a lot of health benefits. So why not? Not just for losing weight. So intermittent fasting, the one that I follow, is 12 hours. I don't follow the 16 hours window. I tried the 16 hours, I think in 2020, but yeah, it did not work for me. It did not make me feel very good, so I stopped doing it. But right now what I've been doing every day is 12 hours of intermittent fasting, and it makes me feel good. So that's about intermittent fasting. And the fourth thing, like I said, was portion control. It's been the biggest game changer of all, because like I said, I've always been eating healthy food, home food. I would cheat once in a week because I knew that's what I'm supposed to do. I had lost a bunch of weight back in 2014 as well, right? So I'm kind of mindful with my food all throughout, but portions have been off. I I've been overeating my entire life, but now thanks to the dietitian, she kind of explained everything about portion, how much to eat and what would work. The funny thing with portion is that if you eat, like, if you're used to eating 3 chapatis, but if you eat 2 chapatis for like 5 days, on sixth day you will feel full after eating 2 chapatis. Your body will adapt to it, so you really don't need to feed too much. And especially when you're not really when you don't work out, or when you are not doing anything physically, like any physical activity as such, you don't need to be eating too much. Despite being someone who had lost so much weight, and I did all that by educating myself, despite being that person, I still managed to gain so much weight, and I still managed to go so wrong on something so basic as portion. And that was my biggest shocker. I hope that you learned something by watching this video, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and consider subscribing if you're new here. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you all very soon with another video. Till then, take care and bye bye.